Let's talk about the J.D. Barker book talk drama. The strange thing about this one is that scandalous writers are usually more on the low profile side and they're doing these bad things in order to get ahead. But J.D. Barker has been a New York Times best-selling author twice. So this one feels especially egregious because it's very unnecessary. So this author has a thriller coming out this year and it's called Behind a Closed Door. And him or his team, it's unclear who, they're passing that hot potato around, but someone sent out this email to various BookTok accounts in a attempt to get them to help advertise this thriller. So here is a screen cap from the email that was sent out to various BookTok creators. At first glance, it looks like a typical PR message asking about promoting the book, saying, if you need a physical copy, it'll be shipped in 5 business days. But then there's a few suggestions on how the creator might want to advertise said book. So this book is, all caps, spicy. Here are a few video ideas currently in the works by other influencers. I think this is the one that's causing the most consternation. So the prompt is, where is the most taboo place you've ever had sex? Sex, of course, me censoring the actual word for the sake of the algorithm. A camera pan up or down the body using only the book to cover up your naughty bits. Huh? Camera pan up or down the body using only the book to cover up your naughty bits. Oh, that's not... Oh. So first of all, the problem here isn't the act itself, okay? We're not prudes. We're very aware that sex sells and that people can use their bodies to advertise products, okay? There shouldn't be a stigma around sex work. It's perfectly valid. The problem here is that this email was not sent specifically to creators whose brand is around, showing off their bodies. It wasn't sent to creators necessarily who cover spice books or creators who have OnlyFans pages and wouldn't mind doing an ad campaign like that. It was sent to very typical BookTok creators, most of whom were women, most of whom were very young, in fact, way too young to receive such sexual prompts. And this bit's also quite bad. It says at the top, Barker, so the author, will personally review each video and either approve it, triggering payment, or offer suggestions to get it approved. Once approved, you're free to post. Ooh, it feels very casting couch. Like, this author with all the influence and all the money is going to receive these explicit videos from younger female creators and can just hold on to them forever he wants. He might not even decide to have them published. The power is all on his side. Like, yikes. The optics of this, concerning. This part gives me the ick as well. So the email also has a pricing stratifier. So the creators with larger followings were offered more money, which I guess makes sense. But also it's just, again, it feels very like creepy casting couch, where I can imagine a situation where a creator who isn't comfortable showing their body to promote a book, but really needs that money because it's a difficult time of living, we could all do with more money, they might feel like they have to make a video like this just to make ends meet. And that is so gross, so exploitative. I'm a bit horrified, to be honest. After multiple creators went public about this very upsetting email that they had been sent, J.D. Barker responded with this very long-winded apology. I'll try and chunk it up into the bits that, matter. Because the first part isn't really an apology at all. It's literally just him plugging his book. He's like, on January 23rd, an email went out on my behalf. So again, absolving the blame. It's like, I didn't send that email out. Someone on my team did. to known BookTok influencers without consideration of age or gender. He says that even though it looks like they were almost all female, I haven't seen a single creator who identifies as male come out and say, I got the email. They also seem quite young. In fact, possibly minors, if not close to minor age, which, ugh. From a company I own, detailing the framework of a social media marketing campaign meant to promote my upcoming novel, Behind a Closed Door, an erotic thriller set to release later this year. I'm honestly surprised he didn't put in, like, the Amazon ISBN number, or, like, oh, you can get it in Waterstones, Barnes & Noble. Like, read the room. This should not be an apology. But anyways, this campaign was never approved. The email wasn't meant to go out without a substantial rewrite. But through a chain of errors, it did. Chain of errors? Really? Surely there's only one error here. If we are to believe that this email was never meant to be sent, the error was someone pressed the button. I love that he makes it seem like there was some sort of chain reaction, like, oh, it just got out of hand. I take full responsibility for that. I'm horrified such a message was released. Yeah, we're horrified also. I deeply regret the hurt I've caused to those who received it. I have nothing but respect for the writing community and the people who champion it. I've let all of you down. Oh, moving on. I have nothing but the deepest respect for women. I'm a husband. I'm a father. There's no excuse for the insensitivity demonstrated by my actions. The weight created by those actions is inexcusable. I can and will do better. Okay, first off, can we retire the phrase, I'm a husband, I'm a father? It's such a crutch for misogynists trying to explain away the things that they've said and done. It feels like the sexist equivalent of when someone's called racist and they're like, I'm not racist, I have a black friend. One of my neighbours is Asian. It's like, okay, Bill Clinton, you know, I'm a husband, I'm a father. Can't possibly be sexist there, can't possibly exploit women. He ends his statement by saying, the written word is something I cherish. Words have a power, and sometimes they can hurt more than the most dangerous weapon. Knowing I've wielded that weapon and injured is something that will weigh on me for the remainder of my days. If you were impacted by this, I am truly sorry. This is giving, in Shakespeare tragedies, sometimes when the villain is being really snaky, they make their words seem more profound and artistic to confuse the hero. That's what this is giving. He sounds like Iago when he's leering over Desdemona, like, ugh, creepo, stay away. And stay away he will, because his agent has now dropped him, which, good on you. Interestingly, the publishing house that this book comes under didn't immediately respond. Simon & Schuster, they were sent a request to comment on Friday. They actually waited a few days, but then said, we were horrified to learn of this campaign and of course thoroughly disapprove of this outrageous and irresponsible promotion attempt from our distribution client. Interesting. We also heard that this book was supposed to be getting made into a movie. I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing that now. Seems like there's a bit of a tainted cloud over this one. But, yeah, what do we all think? What can J.D. Barker do to make up for this? Can he make up for this? Were you one of the female BookTok creators that got contacted with this creepy email? Let me know in the comments.